guys, today I am coming to you with this. I'm very proud. I'm like so cheesy right now because I tried this out last week and I liked how it came out, but it wasn't perfect, and I was just like, I need to practice a little bit more. Then I recorded a tutorial on Friday. It was cute and it was nice, but I wasn't like too content with it. So I scrapped that video. So now here we are Monday once again with the same goddamn look. But this time I can actually stamp my name on there. I am so much more happy and so much more in love with this look. I'm very proud of myself, okay? So today I am going to be doing a talk through tutorial with you guys. I will be showing you how to get a glitter cut crease. So whichever colors that you decide to use, that is up to you. This talk through tutorial today is simply just eyes. No face, no lips, just eyes. I'm just focusing on the eyes because that is what we are trying to achieve. We're trying to achieve the glitter cut crease. Now, this glitter cut crease has been circulating around Instagram, YouTube for, well, quite recently. The first time I've ever seen it was done by Nikki Tutorials. The second time I've seen it done was done by Desi Perkins. She did something that wasn't neutral and I loved it, and hers was like pink with warm tone oranges. Very, very beautiful. I was loving that Pat McGrath highlighter. Would I pay $72 for a highlighter? I am not sure. I can't, right now I don't see myself purchasing it just because of the price. I mean, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous. Who am I kidding? But it's way too expensive. So if you guys would like to know how I achieved my glitter cut crease, definitely keep watching and I will show you guys step by step and all my techniques. Alright guys, so first what I'm going to do is start by using a concealer to prime my eyelids, and I'm just basically putting not so much product because you don't want too much product, because too much product will cause a little bit of creasing. Then I'm going to take a concealer brush, my Flawless concealer brush from e.l.f., and I'm just buffing that out because that's what you're gonna get, how you're gonna get an even canvas. Now I'm going to take a fluffy brush. This is from Sigma, and I'm taking my Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just taking a tad bit on the thing, swirling it around in the cap, and just setting that concealer. So always set your primer because you do not want any creasing or patchiness, because sometimes when you don't set it, you put a color and the color will just stick to that one area and it'll be a lot hard. It'll be very difficult to blend out, so it's always best to do it that way. This is like, it's a Coastal Scents palette, but I also have my Makeup Geek shadows in here. So first I'm going to go into Creme Brulee. It is slightly lighter than my complexion, but that's okay. We're bringing it up kind of as a transition color. Then I'm going to go into this Coastal Scents Hot Pot in Oktoberfest, and this is just going to be a warmer transition shade. And I'm not too worried about placement right now because even though this is a cut crease, we can fix it and make sure everything looks good. And then also what you want to do is take it out like that and kind of like S shape it, so because we want our crease to be a little winged out. From Coastal Scents, it is called Burnt Umber, and it's just a reddish warm brown. I'm going to take this brush from Coastal Scents. This is the BR-250, and it's just a blending brush, but it's not as tapered as the other one. And then I'm just going to concentrate that below the transition shade, which is the Oktoberfest. Okay, and don't forget to bring the color all the way in. It is a cut crease, so we want that definition to be fluid from the inner to the outer. So I'm just going to run it into the crease. And then I'm going to do circular motions. And then I'm going to sweep it out. And then we're going to build up the intensity of that one color. So now we're all about building. Now what I want to do is take this Sigma Smudge E21 brush, and I am going to take Makeup Geek's Drama Queen, because the color that's going to be on the lid is a very light lavender. So I wanted something to tie in that purple. So I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to like tilt my head back. This is what's going to help you get that sharp edge. Tilt your head back, find your crease. Like right there. And just rock it back and forth. I'm going to go into that brush that I had burnt umber in and blend that into Drama Queen. I think I'm going to take a little bit of Corrupt just for a little bit more definition. But this one we're going to keep it close, as close to the base as possible. What I want to do is take my concealer once again, and I'm going to put that on the back of my hand. This brush came out of the Naked 3 palette, and I'm just going to use this like flat shader part, and I'm going to take that product and I'm going to clean up everything. Now, and what I'm going to do is start shading it in. Remember, this part doesn't have to be crazy perfect. Now I'm going to take the other side of this brush and just kind of buff out that concealer. I'm just blending it out now. So now what I'm going to do is take this, I think this is called Eyetini, and it is a shadow tint, and it's in Violette. So we're going to take this and we're going to apply that on top of the concealer, because this is my base. Now I'm going to take this Sigma lid, shader lid E56 brush, and then this MAC Pigment in Lovely Lily. All I'm going to do is wet my brush with my Fix Plus, and then I'm going to dab it into the product, tap off the excess, and pat it onto the eyelid. So that's that. Very happy. Now I'm going to take my LA Color glitter liner in Sparkler. It's just a pretty silver. And then I'm going to mix this with the Tarintino glitter liner in Glitter Mist. And this is more of an opalescent, so it's going to have that pinky purple sheen to it, which is going to look really nice on top of this. So first I'm going to go with the silver glitter, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go under that line of Cut Crease. I'm going to go more on the lid and underneath the definition, because we still want the eyes to have that definition, and we don't want it to lose its definition by putting glitter on top of that line. So we're going to put the glitter right underneath, and we're going to try to do this line as thin as possible. And this is the step that you have to be the most careful with, because if you're not, it just can go left. So take very small strokes and make sure you take your time and make sure you're very steady. Okay, so now I'm going to take the Tarintino color. I'm not going to bring that one out to the tail. I'm just going to leave it mainly in the main part of the eye. I'm not going to wing that one out because I just like the silver to be more on the outer part, because I don't want it too heavy on the tail. Now, time for liner. I'm just going to wing out my liner. I'm not going to do that on camera because I feel like that would be really hard to do. So I'm going to do my wing liner, finish up my face, and then I guess apply my lashes. I'm going to add KOKO Risques. I'm going to apply my lashes, and then I'll be back to finish the lower lash line. I'm going to use my Cindy Loumanizer, which is a pinky highlight, which is what I have on my cheeks too. So I have Cindy Loumanizer on my cheeks, so I'm going to add that to the inner tear duct, and then I'm going to also add it to the brow bone. I'm going to take the Sephora contour eye pencil, and the color is in Black Ice, and it is a basically a black pencil. And I'm just putting that in the waterline. What I'm going to do is take this pencil liner, and this is the E30 from Sigma, and I'm going to take Burnt Umber, which is that medium brown shade, and I'm just going to smudge that on the lower lash line from the outer to the inner. And this color, we're going to bring it fairly low, but not too low. Drama Queen. So I'm going to keep this above that line. I'm just going to smudge it. So now I'm going to take my Sigma E36 brush, and I'm just going to blend that out. Okay. I'm going to go back into Burnt Umber, and I'm going to further blow out that bottom color. I'm going to take the E17. This is the waterliner. This is the waterline liner. Okay. And I am going to take this and get this as close to the waterline as I can with this black. And I'm going to connect this to my liner right here. I'm not going to bring the color no past this line right here, so I'm going to keep it on more of the middle to the outer part. The last step is to add your mascara. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I put so much time and effort, and I had so much fun creating this look. Bye, lovelies. I'm gonna focus in the lens because I'm always looking to the side, and I need to work on that. Like, that's something that I really want to work on, is just keeping my eyes on the lens. I was getting good at that before, and since I haven't been really, I've, you know, just recently picked up the recording again. It's like I'm back to like focused on here when I should be focused on here. Like, every time I'm editing, I'm like looking at the camera, I'm like, yes, Jen, just keep looking, just keep looking. And then it's just like 5 seconds later, it's just like back to this, then it's this, then it's that, then it's this, then it's that, and I'm just like, oh my god, please just focus on the damn lens. I feel like this is a beautiful prom look too. I would definitely wear this to prom if I was going to prom. Hey, I'm telling y'all.